everybody, it's Nikki here and welcome to a Makeup Monday. So today's video is my hashtag Team Project Pan 2020. This is a project pan hosted by Kat and Hailey from the Beauty News team that they do on their own individual channels. This is not from their Beauty News channel, but most people know them from Beauty News. So yes, I have been taking part in this all year. So let's get on with the update. I have 2 empties for you this month. Woo, go me! So the first empty is my lip liner. It's gone. Like there's nothing. All the lead has come out of it. So yeah, this was a Lena Bacardi lip liner that I bought in Spain. So I don't know where you could buy this, so I can't repurchase it, but it was a beautiful colour. I really like the colour. I'm just really happy that I got a lip liner used up this month. And then the other empty was my collection pressed powder. I knew it was going to happen. There was very, very little left. I have finished, I think this is my third, might be. It's either my second or my third one that I have used of Collections pressed powder in Candlelight. It is one of my favourite pressed powders. I always want to have one in my collection. Now I have noticed recently that the colour Candlelight, which this one was, that I normally have was before I repressed it, because I repressed it, but before that I was noticing that the colour was slightly too dark on me. Not too much, but just enough that I could notice a difference. So I have repurchased this already, but I've gone for a lighter shade. I think I've gone for Ivory rather than Candlelight. So hopefully the Ivory one will suit me a little bit better. Normally I stay away from Ivory because that is too light for me, but this one was slightly too dark, and at least with the lighter one I can bronze it up with a bronzer, but it's a little bit harder to lighten it as this is my pressed powder. So that is that finished, and they're not too expensive. You can normally find Collection in like Wilkinson's or in Superdrug and things like that, and it's only something like £2.99. so yes, very happy with that. So I will show you the items that I'm going to pull in for those, but I'll show them at the end. Okay, so moving on to our first item, I have the MAC Prep and Prime. Now last month I depotted my MAC Prep and Prime because I thought it was near its end. It turned out it wasn't as near as I thought because it filled 2 little pots. Now this one is still full, but this one only has a little bit left around the sides, whereas this one was quite full as well. Like it was at least 2/3 full, so I've definitely used up quite a bit of this. I really like this primer. I would repurchase it again in the future. So last month these 2 pots both weighed 31.49 grams, and now they weigh 30.94 grams. Now I did weigh these about 2 or 3 days ago, and I've worn makeup twice since then, so they may even weigh a little bit less than that, but for now I'm going to say they are 30.94 grams. So I'm quite happy with that. Hopefully I should have this one finished pretty soon, and then I can just move on to this one. But yeah, that is that item. The next item is my concealer. Now you will see that I have took the sticker off the thing now, because I was getting to the point where I was like, is there much in this at all left? Now when I scrape, you can see windows come in. And if I had a light, you could probably see, you can see like little scrapings along the side. So this is really, there is product here at the bottom and there is product here at the top. Now it's not to the point where I need to take out the stopper. I'm still able to get plenty of product on the doe foot applicator when I pull it out, but yeah, I don't know, these things, we think they're nearly finished, like the MAC Prep and Prime, and then they surprise us and last for another 6 months. So this was 13.49 grams and now weighs 12.65 grams. So it's lost almost a whole gram, and I haven't taken out the stopper or anything, so that's a gram, almost a gram worth of product. That's about 0.8 grams. So yeah, 0.8 grams of this I've used, so I am chuffed with that. So the next item is my Freedom bronzer, and it is looking like this. It's starting to get really thin on this edge here at this point, so there you go. Yeah, it is the bronzer that I am wearing, so it's quite a natural bronzer for me. So last time it weighed 60.13 grams and now weighs 59.95 grams. So definitely going down. The next item is my Rocketer blush. I think all blushes should come in sizes like this. So it is looking like this. I have still not hit pan on this, and I have been working on this since the beginning of the year. Since January. Like, why are you not hit pan yet? It is the blush I'm wearing. It's beautiful. So it was 11.59 grams and it now weighs 11.57 grams. I've actually changed up the brush that I'm using for this. So before I would use my Real Techniques blush brush like this. It's very soft. I love this brush. But now I'm actually using a, ooh, what were you? It's just a cheeks brush. I think this was a sleek one. I don't know. It just says cheeks on it like that. There's no brand name on it at all. But yeah, it's just a brush like that. And yes, so it fits in a lot better, whereas the other one was a little bit too big. So I'm thinking smaller brush, more like concentration of the brush into the product might help me hit pan a little bit quicker. I don't know, but we shall see. But yeah, not much difference. Okay, so my repressed highlighter in my Physicians Formula packaging. So we are up to here now. So as you can see, I am getting closer and closer to this edge here. This is where I'm working my way towards. This is the highlighter that I am wearing today. Yeah, I think that this edge here is getting really, really thin. So hopefully if I keep working at it, I should hopefully have at least this half of the highlighter finished. And then I can start working on the other side. So this was 55.55 grams and now weighs 55.44 grams. So would you believe it? This is going quicker than my blush, which is probably because this has a lot of kick up. Being a repressed product does have a bit more kick up, so I'm probably losing most of that product. But yeah, I put this as an inner corner highlight, put it as a nose highlight. Yeah, just I even tried this as a bit of eyeshadow as well. Not today. I just went for an all matte eye look today, apart from my inner corner highlight. But yeah, still working on that one. Okay, my Maybelline colour taupe. This is the Maybelline colour tattoo in taupe, like this. Now, this does say it's lost weight, but because I never used, I use this as a base for when I use my duo in my panning solitaire project. Now, I never used that, so I know I never used this, and yet according to my scales, it's gone from 44.09 to 44.08. So that could just be a fluctuation in my scales, because I know I haven't used this, but I need to start using it. So last month I hit pan on my MAC single eyeshadow in Sun Spec, and I have definitely increased that pan. It is definitely a lot bigger. I love this shade. It's so stunning. It is so gorgeous, so pretty. I love it. I really, really love this colour. So I wanted to keep it in for one more month just to really work on that pan and getting it a lot bigger. And it went from 12.27 grams down to 12.20 grams. So it has lost 0.07 grams, which I'm really, really happy about that. So I am going to take this out now, and I am going to replace it with something else. So wait till the end and I will let you know what that is. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. Okay, so the next item is my Macaroon Lip Balm in the flavour Crushed Berry. And here is where we are to now. I can see so much of this has been used. Like, I remember when there was just a little sliver of pan there, and now I'm almost half finished. I am so excited with this. It is just, I'm so happy. So this went from 11.91 grams to 11.78 grams. I am so excited about this. I can definitely see myself finishing it before the end of the year. Okay, now the next item, my Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Are you surprised? I'm not. I use this every time I do my brows. Seem to be wearing my brows on it. So every time I do my brows, it's getting so tiny now. It weighed 4.22 last month. It's still the same, 4.22. So we were here and now we're down to here. So yes, a little bit of use, but no change on the weight. Okay, my Makeup Forever lipstick. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing my red, which is surprising. So this is how much I have left. Absolutely love this shade. So there it is. This is one of my favourite shades that I love to wear. Although I would never repurchase a Makeup Forever lipstick. It's just, I can get other lipsticks cheaper and easier. So this was £7. No, wasn't £7. This weighed 7.18 grams and now weighs 7.11 grams. So it's definitely going down. Okay, so my nail polish. I did wear this twice, I think. So you can see there, we are just underneath this line. So we're about here. I will mark it after the video, but we are definitely below that line. So yeah, so you can see where the mark is going across there. I'm getting bored of this colour now. I just want this gone. I don't want to wear blue on my nails for quite some time. I'm just so sick and tired of wearing blue. Yeah, I think that's what happens when you are trying to pan a nail polish, is that you just get sick and tired of the same colour. At least with my makeup, like my face products, I don't mind using the same face products because they suit me, they match me, it works, and there's never too much difference apart from maybe a different tone of blush or whatever. Your foundation has to stay the same colour because it has to match your skin. And eyeshadows, I've got enough eyeshadows in different project pans that I can be changing up my eye looks constantly. But when I'm trying to pan a nail polish, I've only got this one and another one in another project pan in my 13 by Halloween project pan, I think it is. And I'm just getting bored. I'm just getting so bored. So yeah, I can't wait for this one to be finished. I might just really just keep painting my nails with this all month throughout August, just to get this out of the way. Just have 1 month where I just repaint my nails constantly this colour. I'll be so sick of it by August, by the end of August, but it will get this out of my collection. So yeah, I am getting to that point with it now, so I just want to use it up and have it gone. So in weight, this was 44.84 grams. It now weighs 44.35 grams. So yeah, I reckon another two applications, maybe 3, and then it's going to be difficult to get it on the brush. And I think once it gets to the point where I'm having to tip it every time to get the polish on the brush, I'm just going to say it's done, because by that point I think I've got more than my money's worth, and I have more than enough nail polishes to be playing with, where I don't have to keep tipping the bottle to get it on the brush. So yeah, I reckon 2, maybe 3 more times, and this will be done. So yeah. The next item is my banana body lotion from the Body Shop. Smells every time I open this up, I'm smelling it. So that is how much I have left. It's not really that much. It's only going halfway up the tub, so not a lot left at all. It went from 97.63 grams down to 81 grams on the nose. So I started on a nighttime just applying this to my arms to try and get a bit more used up, but I keep forgetting to use it after I've come out of a shower, because I'm all hot and bothered after a shower. So yeah, I keep forgetting to apply it, but yeah, I want to see, I don't know how many more months I've got of this, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Okay, so the next item is, and I know this is out of order, but this is my foundation that I'm currently using. I'm not wearing it today because I just didn't want to do a full face of makeup today, so I just got a bit of it. But you can see that it is now down to here. So again, after the video, I will mark this. So I've used about 5 millimeters of product, so that is good. It went down from 113 grams 0.03 to 112.13 grams, so almost, again, almost a whole gram. So what, 0.9 grams? Yeah, so almost a whole gram gone. I love this foundation. It is one of my favourites, so yes, I love it. And if you want to know what colour I'm in F4. So my scent I'm working on is this I Heart Revolution Mermaid Splash Fragrance Body Mist. Last month it weighed at 144.87 grams, now weighs 142.09 grams. Again, this is one I'm going to have to measure later, but when it stops jiggling, I think I'm about to there. So again, almost, not quite as much as I used last month. No, nowhere near. Only about half of what I used last month. But yeah, so you can see it there. It stops jiggling. I've got the shakes, obviously. So yeah, but I love this. I love this so much. Half of that didn't hit me because the fan's blowing this way. So every spray it was going back over there. But yeah, so I love it. My husband doesn't like it because it's coconut and he hates coconut. But, you know, what can you do? So the next item was my eyeliner. And last month this weighed 3.89 grams. It now weighs 3.85 grams. Yeah, it's just a nude eyeliner. I did try to use this as a bit of a base on my eyes. I thought if I could just use it as sort of to put a base on my eyes, like a cream base on, then it would use it up a little bit quicker. No, don't do that. Don't do that. This one is not creamy enough to be used like that. So that might have been where most of the weight went because I was trying to do that. But now I just use it on my lower lash line. I have it on today. It's using a nude eyeliner is supposed to open your eyes a bit more. I don't know if it does, but you know, I think I'm just going to stick to my coloured eyeliners. I like them and prefer them a lot more than this one. So yeah, there is that product. A new anti-wrinkle line erasing serum. This one. This does have retinol in it, so I had to be really careful when I first started using it. So I only wore it once during the first week and again in the second week. So I've only been sort of applying it once a week to try and get my skin used to this. And it does say in the instructions to be very careful about going out in the sunshine and exposing yourself to UV rays, sunshine, after you've applied this. So I normally try to apply this at night when I know I'm not going out the day after. So because normally at the moment we're only really going out for food shopping, so I normally try and apply this a couple of days before I know I have to go out. This was 48.39 grams and now weighs 48.04 grams. It's a real nice cream actually. It's a real nice creamy cream. It is a pump action. So I don't know, yeah, it looks like it's an airless pump and it is going up. You can just see it inside there as it's pushing up. So that's already, from my estimations, I think it's already pushed up to there at the moment. So yeah, I don't know how long this is going to last if it's already pushed up that far. And I've only used it maybe 3 or 4 times. So yes, but that is that. Okay, so moving on to the items that I am going to bring in to replace the 2 empties and to replace the MAC eyeshadow. The first item I have remembered to weigh this. So this starting weight is 36.24 grams. Trying to thingy it so it's looking like that all the way around. So this is the 17 Miracle Matte Loose Powder Oil Free Shine Control. I don't know if it does that because technically I'm not that oily, but it has a slight pinkish tone to it. Can you see that? Which I much prefer. I much prefer like a slight pink tone. So I'm quite happy about that, and I'm quite happy to start using this and see what it's like. It's been a long time since I've used a loose setting powder, so we will have fun using that. And then I've forgotten to add the other 2 items into my book, so I don't have starting weights for them as yet, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, because I am pre-filming this, I will have weighed these 2 items and I will put it in the captions below. So the lip liner that I am putting in is a Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil in Wine. So I'm figuring this is one of my only reddish kind of lip liners. It is more wine, as it's called, so it's not really red. But when I apply this underneath the red lipstick, it does turn it into a more wine, kind of deeper red colour, which I actually prefer more than this. I just feel this is too bright, so I prefer much darker lip. So I figured if I can bring a reddish coloured lip liner in, and this is my only one, then hopefully it will encourage me to wear the red lipstick a bit more. So yes, there's up there for thinking. So yeah, there is that one. It's just like that, as I say. So yeah, we have that one. And then the eyeshadow product that I'm going to bring in to replace the MAC one is actually one of my cream products, and it is this Barry M holographic eyeshadow topper. This is in the shade Luna, so it is like this, very, very pretty. I already have a little bit of a window in there, can you see? Like that. I have been using this a couple of times this month, throughout the month of July, and I've been using this on top of the single eyeshadow Issa that is in my panning solitaire. So to add a little bit of extra shimmer, there you go, to the thing, because it's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning. So pretty. And it just adds, Issa has an awful lot of like colour and depth to it anyway, but adding just a little bit of this, just sort of from the inner corner to sort of here, just adds that little bit of extra glow in that corner. So I won't be using it a lot, but I definitely want to get more use out of it. And I think if I put it in this project pan, then it will definitely get used up. So yeah, because we need to concentrate on our cream products. So that is it. And that is everything for this project pan. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!